Look at ICP. All right, and ended up did a video yesterday on this thing. Ended up hitting our price target exactly, right on the dot. I'm gonna show you here. We ended up pulling this down a 1618, right over 20 bucks, and we nailed that. You can see here, right there, right on the dot. All right, then it got a pretty wicked pullback once it hit it. If we go in on the hourly here, straighten this up. Yeah, you can see once we hit that right there, boom, and big red candle. Just look at that, absolutely nailed it. Ended up being, this thing went up to $20.54, and the Fibonacci gave it roughly a target. You know, if I got exact in here on the exact bottom, you know, you go from your let's see here, let's go out in a weekly. You know, $20.42. You know, I'm sure I can tweak this. Nobody's gonna squabble over what, 9 cents. All right, but that's a target we had for it. And then you ended up with let me show you here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a fifth wave. All right, that's how you measure your fifth wave, is with your fib. If you have a level 3 membership, I teach all that stuff in there. If you're interested in it, 22 videos, 9 hours of worth of videos, plus a link to our Discord. We're over there trading quite a bit. So if that's something you're interested in, please sign up and learn all this stuff, you know, so you can learn to look for these price targets on your own. And you know, it's valuable in a bull run, no question about it. You know, if I would have known this stuff last time, I would have done much better. All right, I was kind of just starting my charting career back in 2020, so yeah, I've doing much better with it. So as you can see here, what does that usually mean after a fifth wave? Normally you get an ABC correction. All right, I mean, I'm not saying this couldn't maybe push up just a hair more. I kind of doubt it, but let's see what Bitcoin's doing. You know, a lot of times, and we'll come back and take a look at this chart here, but a lot of times everything follows along with Bitcoin. You can see on a daily, a dump and a push up. Let's see what Bitcoin looks like on a daily. Yeah, well, that's the monthly. That's the monthly. Here's your daily. All right. Well, you had a dump and a push up here. I mean, pretty much the same exact thing. Most of the things, these follow along with Bitcoin, because obviously Bitcoin has the biggest part of the market share. So everything kind of goes right along with it. Now, I talked about a target here for this first run for Bitcoin, 5 waves up to right up in the 80-some thousand range here. This has 89, right up in that area. And how I got that is out on a monthly. If you look at this chart, okay, you have a wave 1, 2 right here. We're working on a third wave. This could be the fourth wave pullback, and you know, a fourth wave pullback. And then a shot up to 89,000. All right, this high here ended up what we have, about 73, right around there. Okay, now this pullback, if we get this pullback right here, that was the 702 fib. I'm going to get that off there, get it out of the way. You know, this could be, you could have a decent pullback here. You know, if you take a Fibonacci, put it up on here. You know, we'll see. All right, if you go out, let's go out in a weekly and see and take a look. We could go from this wave here, you know, which you know, don't be shocked. All right, do not be shocked. You know, 618 is down at 52,000. The 702 is at 49. Yeah, like I said, do not be shocked if a pullback, you know, would happen like that. It would be absolutely normal, a fourth wave. That would be a fourth wave, and then a fifth wave push up from here. So we'll see what happens here. I mean, the RSI's, your daily is you got your daily just starting up. It's bullish, a 33 and a 24. Actually, it's pretty low down here too. So Bitcoin could have some more in the gas before this third wave's over. The 12-hour is bearish, 95 and a 97. The 8-hour bearish. Your 4-hour is pulling down. So you could get a temporary pullback down right here. Let's move this out of the way. Possibly to this trend line here. Right back to the trend line, and then maybe a little bit more of a push up from there before we have this fourth wave pullback, especially with this daily reset. What's the 3-day look like? 3-day, 3 days trying to turn up. All right, so you could have a little bit left in the tank here before, usually your third wave is your biggest wave too, so apparently we'll see. We'll see if it has a little bit more left in the tank. Maybe it pushes up something, maybe something like this. This would kind of make sense. You got your 1, 2, 3 push up. Nope, that's up to 100. Maybe up to, I don't know, high 70s. Then you bounce back and retest that previous all-time high over there, and then bounce up for a fifth wave. Maybe something like that. We'll see. It looks like it has a little bit more in the tank, though. Let's go over the crypto bubbles. Wait till this loads up. There we go. You can see here's ICP. 670 million last 24 hours of volume. Market cap 8.8 billion. And rank number 18. Wow, I didn't know it was ranked in the top 20. Good, that's awesome. This thing's got a long ways to go, guys. ICP is just coming off that bottom. It's crazy. Over here on the open interest, please hit the like and subscribe. I would definitely appreciate that, guys. I'm coming up a year now on YouTube, and it's been awesome. What a great journey. No question about it. You got your open interest at 76.8. Getting up there, this is going to need knocked down at some point. Whoops, I apologize. Got an alert going off there. Yeah, I apologize about that. Let me get that up here, and it'll stop by the time. There we go. I had a trade set with Elgrand there. That's good. That means I won it. That's great. All right, 24-hour liquidations, 191.6 million. That's down 4.75%. 24-hour volume, pretty steady, 197.8 billion. That is awesome. I love seeing that. It's here. I've been through here through 2 bear markets now, and to see the volume like that is great. All right, let's head back to ICP. I absolutely love this thing. Love it. Out on a monthly. Look at that. Look at this chart. I did an ICP, for the bull run, the price target for the bull run. If you haven't seen that, please go watch it. It is definitely worth watching. This thing is, it has an all-time high. I went from this all-time high here too. $250. It says the all-time high is 700. Okay, I did not go with that. So if it realistically was 700, then almost 3x that price prediction. $700 would, let's see here. Let me just take a look. $700, if that was it, you'd be looking at roughly $2,500 to almost a $3,000 ICP. I know that sounds crazy. Trust me, especially this thing's at $20 right around there. You talking, $3,000. And that's if it was at 700, $300 or 3,000 divided by 20.00. Whoops, sorry about that. 3,000 divided by 20.00 equals, that's 150x. I know it might sound crazy, trust me, I know, but that Fibonacci works, man, oh man, it works. If you if you get my videos, I teach you how to look for price targets for your tokens. You're gonna want to know when to sell, guys. You just can't hold forever and say, "Oh, I think it's gonna stop here," and you sell way too early, like I did with Gala last time. I held 250,000 Gala, and it went to 84 cents, which would have been 200 grand. I don't know. I sold it like 30, 40 cents, something like that. You know, so I lost a lot of money not knowing that. So it definitely pays off. Please, please, please learn how to just even decently to read these charts. All right, bearish divergence, all that stuff. I teach all that in a level 3 membership. But anyway, let's look here. On the monthly, let's pull this up here. We got the RSI 97.89 and 97.89. It's pretty neutral. But look at it. Look at this bottom. We are just coming off the bottom on this RSI. Look at that. You know, we are at a 39. This thing can go way up there, 80s. You know, it can get fairly. It's not even close to oversold. You know, or overbought. I'm sorry. If we go in on a weekly, just starting up, you know, 29 and a 22, just getting going, really. The daily, 98 and 86, it's still bullish. A 3 days just turned up, 58 and a 29. All right, so ICP, I believe, has got a long ways to go. Now, in the short term, I would expect some kind of correction here. Okay, this might be our bull run. It's pretty steep, actually, when you come out here. Look at this. It's pretty steep projection, but you know, who knows? It might hold it. This thing could absolutely tear. You know, but I would expect some kind of correction now, like an ABC pattern. That's what you usually get after 5 waves up. You get an ABC. All right, so if we come in on the shorter time frames, the 12-hour is bearish, 97, 99. 8-hour bearish, and your 4-hour is bearish. The 4-hour is trying to turn back up. All right, so let's take a look here. Let's zoom in. Oh yeah, look at this thing. Quite honestly, it's flagging. So it's gonna probably try to make another move here, either up or down. But you can see the flag. You know, it comes down through here and up through here, right through here. You see that? That's a flag. All right, you can call it a bull flag. Bull flags usually, you know, are down like a falling wedge type thing. But yeah, this thing is definitely wedging up, flagging up, whatever you want to call it. Quite honestly, though, it looks like it probably is going to break down. All right, normally after, like I said, after that 5 waves, you get something like this. You know, an A wave down, a B wave back up, and then a C wave down. All right, then you continue the next set of 5 waves up. All right, these corrections. You know, Caspa, I believe, is doing one right now. I just looked at that chart a little bit ago, and if ICP has topped out here at that $20, then I would expect a breakdown. All right, this thing usually an ABC pattern. We'll have to wait until the A wave is done and the B wave starts up till we get a you know, projected bottom here. I wouldn't expect it to be real deep. You know, who knows? Might end up down here at 1680 something. Got very good support here. Come out in the 12-hour. Yeah, you know, I wouldn't expect a real deep correction. Could even come down this way toward, you know, 16, 17 bucks, maybe AB and ABC, maybe a little bit lower. Hard to we'll have to see here, but yeah, look at this on the 12-hour. Look at all these green candles. That is absolutely incredible. This thing is just showing unbelievable strength. It looks great. All right, so yeah, we nailed that Fibonacci target. Okay, right there, right on the head. All right, if it would happen to take out $20.52. Okay, it could run up for one more shot. The next one up would be 27.34. Right, I'm expecting a pullback, quite honestly. So we'll see what happens here. But keep your eye on $20 and that 52 cents, $20.54. Look at that, unbelievable. 20.52, it hit 20.54. That's how well that thing works. It's unbelievable. If you were in a long position or whatever at this point, and you had your sell up here, you would have done pretty well. I mean, on the hourly, this thing ended up dropping back, right down. Well, down to here so far, almost. You would have, yeah, 20.44 down to 19. That's $1.44. If you were using leverage, that would be a pretty decent win right there. Okay, let's see what it would have been. I'm just curious. Usually use 10 or 20x leverage. 10x would have been about 80% win. If you use 20, and 20 is pretty risky, that's 140%, almost 160% win right there. So on $1,000, you would have made $700, just from shorting it from here to there. It's crazy, and it's not that easy, guys, believe me. But most people end up having a rough time with leverage. But if you can get it down, oh my, yeah, it can be a money maker, no question about it. I absolutely love it. I believe me, I lose my fair amount, but I win my fair amount. I won a nice one on Jasmine this morning, 80-some%. So that's what we do over there in Discord. Like I said, please come join us. Keep an eye on this. Keep an eye on that $20.54. If it would take it out, look for 27.34. But quite honestly, I'm looking for a correction here, an ABC pullback. That'll pull all of these RSIs down to 12, the 8, and the 4. Get them all reset, and then we'll work on our next push up. All right. Thank you very, very much, guys. Have a great day, and thank you so much for watching my video. I appreciate it.